And I just kind of wanted to share with you guys some of my experiences of Sweden, and kind of give you my overall thoughts of it, because it truly was an amazing experience. It's something that I absolutely want to do again. And it kind of like invigorated that travel bug that now I want to go all over the world, and really going literally to the other side of the planet was such a cool experience, because you get to see that even though there's a lot of differences, culture wise, buildings, even some of the fashion, things of that nature, food, really we are all so much more alike than we are different. And it's incredible to see. So I did, like I said, I flew to Stockholm. So originally I flew from Nashville to Newark, and then from Newark to Stockholm. So the Nashville to Newark flight was only about an hour and a half to 2 hours, so not too bad. Had a bit of a layover, and then about an 8.5 hour flight to Stockholm. So that's something I'm not used to. That was a long flight. Thankfully, I flew United. The planes were pretty comfortable, but that long of a flight, you're gonna get a little stiff. It's hard to fall asleep on a plane. I kind of dozed off and on a little bit. Put on some really long movies. I think I put on Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit just because they were so long. I figured, they could get me through, and they did. But United was great. I have no complaints about that. So when I got to Stockholm, I really was only in Stockholm for about an hour and a half before I jumped on a bus and took the 2-hour bus ride to Orebro. And again, that's where I spent about 5 days, was in Orebro. And I absolutely love that city. Just kind of my overall impressions of the city itself. What was so cool, and I'm going to show some pictures throughout here of some of the sights I saw and some of the people I met. It was such a cool mix of brand new and really, really old. So I actually stayed at a hotel that was called Home Hotel Borgen in Orebro. And I loved this hotel. It was cool. The rooms were small, but they were very unique and very unlike anything that I've stayed in here in the States. But what really made that hotel special was the people that worked there. And I'm going to bring up a picture of some of my favorite staff. So you could go downstairs, and there was a bar, a restaurant, and they had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it was all included in the price of the hotel. Now, you paid for your drinks, but the food was included, and the food was phenomenal. But these people that I'm going to show here really made it fun. So as you look at this picture, we've got Vilgo, Alice, and Matilda in this picture with me. They were all staff at the restaurant bar, and they were awesome.